Hello and welcome again to my second video now on how to help stop cocaine. On this video I'm going to give you 5 starting steps to try and help you overcome your addiction. My poison was cocaine, and just because that was mine doesn't mean that these steps aren't going to help you throughout any addiction, because addictions can be they are the same. It's an illness. Okay, so these are just my starting steps. These are what helped me. Now I believe that these can possibly help you. Not everything helps everybody. It's not everything's the same for everybody. Now I believe that these can possibly help you because these help me. Okay, these are not, and it's no advice the doctor gave me or anything like that. This is coming straight to you from somebody who was in the same shoes. Okay. Now, 5 starting steps. I wrote these down, so I do apologise if I keep looking away from the camera. I'm still trying to get used to this. As I say, it's only my second video. So I've wrote these down just because I am a little bit nervous, if I'm honest with you. So if you see me keep looking away, it's because I'm looking at my notes. And again, I've got my dog in the background. I've given her a bone, so hopefully that will keep her happy for a little bit while I do this video. Right, step number 1. Okay, this is the most important step. Okay, it's admitting you have a problem to yourself. Now, if you don't think you've got a problem, doesn't mean you don't have a problem. If you go out a weekend and feel you can't go out no longer without having a bag of cocaine or drug of choice with you, then you do have a problem. If you buy it and have it in your house on your own, then you do have a problem. If you use this magic word, it's a treat, you do have a problem. It's not a treat. A treat would be treating yourself to a new pair of jeans, buying yourself a takeaway, buying yourself a ticket to go to watch the football or watch any other sport, or go and see a rock band or music band that you really like. That's a treat. Okay, a treat is not buying yourself drugs. That is a problem. So this one is the most important one. Now I know people who don't believe they've got a problem, but I know damn well they have got a problem. I've took blame for a lot of things from certain people. Now, I won't mention no names. That's not my job to, because I want these people to get help as well. But again, they don't believe they've got help. They don't believe they've got a problem. So until they can achieve this step, then they can't move forward. But I want you to achieve this step, and I want them, and I want everybody to achieve this first step that is suffering out there. Okay, and I want to help you. Okay, and all the advice is given through my own experience, through I was taking cocaine for 18 years, and it got really bad the last few years. I'll tell you a bit more about my story in later videos. Okay, it's the second point. Seek help. Either speak to someone you trust or reach out for help. It's out there. I promise you it's out there, and it won't cost you anything to go for help. Treatment centres will cost you money, yes, but initially speak to people that are offering help out there. Cocaine Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. These groups they're brilliant. They're there, and they help the proven groups that do work. Okay, and everybody in these groups has been in your shoes, or they might still be in your shoes, but they're there to offer advice. They will put their arms around you. They will support you. They will not judge you. They are the most amazing people out there. Seriously, I went to Cocaine Anonymous. I was really struggling at the time, and I couldn't break the cycle. But when I was there, I wanted to be like those people, because they had broke the cycle, and they were the most amazing people you can speak to. They've turned their lives around, And what they do, they want to offer you support. Not only have they turned their lives around, they want to help other people. They're passionate about it because they understand. Speak to a family member, someone who you can trust, a best friend, a friend, anything. Just somebody you can trust who will not judge you, and you'll be surprised. The people that will judge you have probably had a problem with you before all this anyway, so fuck them. Forget them. Okay? Real friends will stay there throughout and help you, okay? Support you. Now, helping you doesn't mean you have to ring them every 2 minutes. It just means when you want to go out, when you need 5 minutes to get out of the house, one of them will be there. Okay? I'm lucky. I've had some good friends. I've had some shit friends as well, but I've got some amazing mates. So they stood by me and they supported me. They give me words of encouragement, pick me up when I'm down. So anyway, reach out. I will put some links underneath in the comments later on after this video has been posted, just for Narcotics Anonymous, Cocaine Anonymous, Frank. You know, there is people out there that we can reach out to, just as a starting point. I think you've just seen my dog jump up in the background. She won't want to go out, so bear with me. Right, sorry about that. Right, tip number 3. Cut out negative people in your life. Now, me, I've had friends in my life, one or two in particular, that are no good for me, was no good for me. When I tried to stop, they was phoning me, asking me to see if I could sort them a bag out because they couldn't get it laid on themselves. They was asking me if if they could pop round to see me, but they obviously wanted to have a line with me. So just cut those out of your life. They're no good, okay? And if you do want to be their friend still, just ask them straight. Tell them, look, I'm going through this. I want to stop. Please, can you do your bit as well? A real friend will do their bit. If they don't, then they're no good. They're not real friends. They're there for a reason. You're just a cocaine buddy or any other narcotics buddy for them, okay? They've got problems themselves which they need to address. Be straight with them. If they won't help you, just be honest and say, look, I've got to quit you out of my life for a little bit. I need to sort myself out, get myself back on track. Please don't be in touch until further notice. Okay. Sorry about that. As I said, I wrote it all down because I am a bit nervous about it all, but it's something I'm feeling passionate about to try and help other people now. So tip number 4, understand your drug dealer is not your mate. They'll say the right things that you want to hear. They'll say they're your mate. However, if you're a few days late paying them, they'll be nasty. Okay? Now, I've had this. My drug dealer pretended he was my mate. He was nothing. Okay? He was nothing. He wasn't my mate. He was just after my money. If I was a few days late paying him, I had threats. I had all sorts. Okay? He wasn't my mate. He wanted my money. Understand that. Don't tell them things that's personal because they're not interested. They'll pretend they are, but they're not interested. They want your money at the end of the day. Okay, these people, that's all they want. They are not your mate. So don't kiss their arse. I used to do it. I won't do it no more. I've cut this person out of my life. I've cut a few people out of my life. So it's not just one. It's several drug dealers. They're no good. If possible, delete their numbers. I know sometimes it's not easy because sometimes you owe that person money at the end of the week and you can't delete their number and you have to pay them. And then when you've paid them, you go get your drugs when you're paying them. And it's a vicious cycle. It's just a vicious circle. It really is. And I understand that. And I'll try and give advice later on in other videos on how we can get out of that circle as well. Okay, my last bit of advice is find a hobby or set some goals. I used to lock myself away in the bedroom playing on free bingo sites and gambling little bits of money here and there, just hiding myself away from my children, from my wife. Wasn't no good. We got ourselves a dog, a puppy, a Labrador. She's now 9 months old. She is my rock. She is my best mate. She's a pain in the fucking arse, let me tell you, but she's my pain in the arse and I love her. I take her out for walks. I wasn't getting that exercise before. She now goes out for 2-3 walks a day with me. So that's a hobby. I've bought myself a guitar again. I used to play guitar a long time ago. I was never no good, but I enjoyed it. I bought myself another one. I'm still shit, but I enjoy it. I've set some goals. My goals is I'm looking to get set up a centre in my hometown because we've got nothing 10 miles, the nearest one's 10 miles away, to try and get help to local people. Now, there's 2 people that's died in this town through suicide that I know of, possibly more, because they didn't get help. That might be the reason, it might not be, but had they got help, we might have saved their lives. And I want to be someone who can help push for something we should have here. So I've set that goal. I've put my name forward for volunteering at Change, Grow, Live, CGL. And that's what I want to open in my local town. Now, my name's also been put forward to management and they're interested in taking me. These are goals. Okay. Now, I want this to lead into a job at some point, but I have to understand we start somewhere. Okay. Again, it's just goals. And goals are good. We fuck up on the way sometimes, but we go again. Okay. Those 3 words, we go again. They're such powerful words, okay? You might not think it now, but when you're in recovery, I mean, this is the longest I've been without taking anything in 5 months. On the 24th of February, it will be 6 months. That 6 months is half a year. I first took cocaine 18 years ago, and I never, ever have gone this long. It became an issue. Some will say from the first day I took it. Maybe they're right, maybe they're not. But I used to take it at weekends when I went out. Then it became an issue. It led to, I had certain medical problems and things went wrong and I got depressed. I tried taking my own life. I didn't get the help when I went to the doctors. Okay, the doctor told me, snap yourself out of it when I was breaking down crying through depression. Now that didn't help me, so I ended up starting taking cocaine on a regular basis after that because that was my release cause. Now the dopamine that's in the cocaine, it helps you out whilst you're on it. But the come down from that is depression. Now, let's break this circle. Let's break it together. Let me help you. I promise I will do my best to help you. Let's break the circle. Let's do it. Okay, let's smash it. So anyway, thanks for listening to my video. I really appreciate it. If you could just give me a subscribe, share my video, share my page. It's all new to me, so I'm trying to learn how to work YouTube as well as anything. To me, it was just a platform to watch videos. Now, I want to use it my own way to help people. So please bear with me as we go along. I promise it'll get better. The nerves will go. So yes, that's it for me for today. I'll put another video on in the next few days. So keep a lookout, subscribe to my page, share it. And remember, we go again.